The system's defeat, the father's rise. My daughter Chloe, she's one of those kids who thinks everyone has a good heart, optimistic to a fault. So when this boy in her junior year started sending her notes, she just laughed it off. She'd tell me, "Dad, relax, it's just a joke. He's just a weird kid." But then I actually saw them. They weren't notes, they were blueprints. Scrawled in messy ink were descriptions of our house, the exact time I leave for my night shift. He even knew which floorboard in her bedroom creaks when you step on it. I've been a sergeant for 15 years. I don't do jokes. The next morning, I went straight to the dean. A guy named Miller, wears cheap suits and smiles like he's trying to sell you a salvaged title. I laid it out for him, plain and simple. Keep this kid away from my daughter, period. Miller just nodded, patted my shoulder, which was his first mistake, and said, "Consider it handled, Sergeant. We have a process for these things." I trusted the process. That was my second mistake. 2 days later, I'm at the school early to pick Chloe up for an appointment. I'm walking past the counselor's office and I hear it. Muffled crying, her crying. I didn't knock, I just burst in. There's my daughter, trapped in this tiny, windowless room with the kid who's been stalking her. And there's Miller, sitting between them with this smug, mediator grin. He was actually telling Chloe she needed to be more inclusive, telling her she was overreacting. Then he says the words that broke the glass. He looks at my daughter and says, "Just shake his hand, Chloe. Let's not ruin this young man's future over a misunderstanding." I didn't yell. I didn't even move. I just felt this ice-cold clarity. I walked out into the hallway, pulled the radio off my belt, and called it in. Harassment. Endangerment of a minor. Failure to report. 10 minutes later, I'm standing by the lockers as two of my officers lead Miller out in silver bracelets. He was stuttering, his face turning this pathetic shade of purple, screaming about his career. I just leaned in close enough that he could smell the coffee on my breath, and I whispered, "The process just changed, Miller. Enjoy the ride." Chloe hasn't looked back since.